closer to my channel. This weekend was a weekend I've looked forward to for a while because it's the Missouri Valley Collector Show. Got canceled last year thanks to the COVID madness, so it's been 2 years since I've got to go to one. Now, we do have our RK shows at the same place, once every month or every other month at the KCI Expo Center. But this one, even though it's held in the same space and same place, there are no Cincy booths, no jerky, no siding, no roofing, no purses, no Scientologists. Yes, there are literally Scientologists at most of the RK shows here. It's just, guns, and mainly old guns, although there are some modern guns there. So this is something I look forward to every year. This year was a slight disappointment because it happened to be on the same weekend as the Show of Shows in Louisville, Kentucky. And I believe that may have siphoned off a few people who are usually at the Missouri Valley Show, and possibly this one could have siphoned off some of the people from the Show of Shows in Kentucky also. So, hopefully maybe next year they won't have them on the same weekend. But I still want to show off, do a little show and tell of what I've obtained there this weekend. Now, my goal was to walk out of there with a G41. That didn't happen because the only one that was there they're asking basically twice of what the going rate is right now. So that didn't happen. I was able to sell my Mac 90 as you've seen in the video a couple weeks ago. So I was able to have a nice little haul and get to see some pretty nice stuff. I was tempted by, even since I'm kind of in the French pistol videos right now, I was kind of tempted by a couple of Loffa shows, but I'll just show off what I got there. First off, I'm going to show a couple of books that I got. Got a Luger Pistol by Fred A. Dottie. This is an older book. It's written in the 50s. So I'm going to have to read it to see how accurate it might be, or see if there's some information that isn't common knowledge. Now, sometimes older sources can get disproven later on. And sometimes an older book may be the originator of FUD lore, but then again, a lot of times the older books are written a lot closer to when the events actually happen, so you can get some first-person accounts. So I look forward to reading this, and I might actually do another Luger video at some point in the future, because I got another item that is going to be in my German series that I plan to do at some point, my German collection that just kind of keeps growing. Another book that I picked up is a book on Czech firearms and Czech ammo. I've done a few videos on a couple of my Czech firearms, but I'll probably obtain some more Czech pistols in the future, and I'd like to maybe get that semi-auto Scorpion at some point. So this book may help out with that. This looks like a pretty good reference book, and you CZ fans out there, you would definitely probably enjoy this book. So the big thing that of course you probably want to see are what pew-pews I obtained there. The first one, I'm going to be lucky if I ever find some ammo for it, but the reason I may add a pistol series for the German series is I got this Reichs Revolver. It's a model 1883. It is, now granted, this isn't the the 1879, which is, that thing's a honking chunk, but this is still basically the same pistol, just shorter, and still single action only. The hammer's a little less tension, but I mean, this thing, once you're done with your 6 shots and it's single action only, this thing make one hell of a pistol whipping club. So I'm sure May from seeing Arsenal is jealous of my new gat here, but hopefully I can find somebody to make some ammo for me, so I can maybe do a video on this in the future. And if not, I might make what Othias calls a squib. So this is the first thing I got. Another firearm I got here is an Armenian SKS. Now these things are fairly rare in the United States. So and I had a deal on it that I really couldn't pass up. So it's nice to have something that's not too common in the collection. I have my Russian and Yugo SKSs. I did a video on my Russian SKS last year, my Russian series. So this will definitely get a video on it at some point. And I may just do a full out SKS video that since I already covered the history with Semenov and leading up to the SKS, I may just do a SKS rifle video. Maybe after I obtain a Chinese SKS. Hopefully those go back down in the future because those are starting to get ridiculous now. And I regret not picking, one of the old classic specials for a 269 here 2 years ago. The other rifle I got, now I'm not even sure I'd call this a clone. This is an HK91 variant. It's Portuguese. It's a Portuguese made on or Portuguese contract, and it was put together by Interport Delta. So I've heard some good things about these. I've heard a lot of people say that they'd rather have these than a PTR, and of course definitely would rather have this over the Century, which a lot of times as with anything, the Century made receivers are garbage. But this looks like it's pretty well put together, and I look forward to shooting it, and I'm glad to finally have a firearm where I can do the HK slap. So although, people who own real HKs will still call me a poor since this isn't a real HK, but, a lot of everything on here was made from HK tooling. So, I got that. I originally got 3 mags with it. I went back to the same table, got 3 more. So I got a pretty good deal on it, and I'm real happy with the deal on this. I mean, I got this with 6 mags for cheaper than what many people get PTRs for with maybe 1 mag. So I definitely couldn't complain. All right, one of the last things that I got, or the last thing I got, is I got this sign. This Danny from Milsurp World, his wife makes these signs. It's just something to hang up on the wall. They mainly has like Mauser and I think there's one from Mannlicher or Budapest. It's a symbol that's on the Hungarian Mannlicher rifles, and just very. And if you wanted to make a sign for you, if you already have the logo, she could probably do it for you. So anyway, I just bought this from him. I got the just the what's on the Garand there, the Springfield Garands. So anyway, that's just a little show and tell what I got at the Missouri Valley Collector Show. I probably should join the Missouri Valley Collectors just because I am a collector, but I have to see what that entails. So anyway, if you like what you see, please comment, like, subscribe, check out my other videos. Engagement really helps the algorithms. Also, please join the GOA, get $5 off your membership, the link in the description. It's the best 2A organization in the country, and they're out there actually fighting and no compromise. So thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.